Hello, good evening boys and girls, and welcome back to my channel again, the Scottish Trekkie. And tonight I'm going to be doing another Star Trek Discovery, the official Starships collection review, and tonight I'm going to be doing this one. Federation Starship, Star Trek Discovery, USS Europa, NCC-1648. Now after I've done the magazine and ship review, I'm also going to be doing the other review that came with this starship. It was the posters that came, so it's the Federation and the alien one. So it'll be the Klingons, the Klingon poster. But after I've done that, after I'll do that before I've done the ship. So I'll do the magazine, what I usually do, and I'll get into the ship itself after I've done. And there she is, the USS Europa. More of that in a little while. Firstly, let's get into the magazine. Let's do a little bit of reading on the starship. So we have the profile of the USS Europa and also designing the ship. So we have the specification and some little, like how to mount it on its stand, and you also get to see little pictures of the ship down below. So let's get into the ship. So it's the USS Europa, NCC-1648. Now, I've got a little bit of a trivia for maybe you guys that can type in the down below. There's also another starship with the same registry, but it's round the opposite way. If you guys can tell me in the comments below, I will reply to you, and I will say well done. And I'm also going to be doing a giveaway as well. I want to give away as well a giveaway prize. So if it's for the UK only, if you watch it at the end of this video, I will tell you how to get in contact to win the vessel that I'm going to give away at the end. So let's get into this magazine, and then we'll go through the starship, and then I'll show you what I'm going to give away at the end as well. Okay, guys, and I'll tell you how to get in contact with me for regards on the giveaway. Okay, cool. So let's get into the starship. So it's the USS Europa, NCC 1648, and its class is Nimitz. Its alpha-ration is Federation. It was launched in 23rd century, and its length is 383.3 meters approximately. And you also get to have a look on how to mount the ship on its stand. I'll show you that at the end. And also have 3 little images of the ship down below. Cool, so let's get into the profile of the Nimitz class. So we have the profile of the ship. So you have 3 wonderful, beautiful images of the ship. So you have the top view, underside view, and top angle view of the USS Europa. So the USS Europa was boosted by a powerful tractor beam on its underside that could be used to tow other ships. The Nimitz class flagship dragged the USS Shenzhou to safety before being rammed by a Klingon clay ship. The Europa was a class Federation starship under the command of Admiral Brett Anderson, and it was active in the mid-21st century. The Nimitz class ships were notable for having 4 warp nacelles, 2 above the saucer and 2 underneath, connected by a roll bar, and 2 nacelles down below, behind the saucer. The class named after the World War II Navy Fleet Admiral Chester Nimitz, who commanded the US Pacific Fleet, also boosted a tractor beam on its underside that was powerful enough to tow other starships, as well as phasers and deflector shields. The Europa's tractor beam came in useful when it received a distress signal from the USS Shenzhou, which was under attack from the Klingon forces. The flagship Europa diverted course to come to its aid along with the other Federation ships at the Battle of the Binary Stars. It started drifting towards an asteroid until the Europa dragged it to safety. And then we have some more images of the ship. So you have the top view, the back view, the front view, side, and the back. And then you get to see an image of the ship getting there, getting cleaved in half by the cleave ship. Following this, Admiral Anderson attempted to broker a ceasefire with self-styled Klingon leader Takuvma. Anderson's offer was apparently accepted, only for Takuvma to order a cleave ship to ram the Europa. While some crew members managed to flee in escape shuttles, it appears likely many more were killed. In memory of those who lost their lives aboard the Europa, there was a display on the ship in the mess hall of the USS Discovery, which is touching as well. And then you have designing the Admiral ship. So the USS Europa was always intended to be the Admiral ship, which was designed by John Eaves. John designed it to look tough and aggressive, making its eventual fate even more shocking. And then we have the Europa, which is a very, very beautiful ship. I fly one of these in Star Trek Online. I'm a Discovery character. It's a T6 Nimitz class starship, and I've got some really, really decent some weaponry on it, and powerful shields as well. So that's that's the design of the Admiral ship. So in the heat of the battle with the Klingons, the Admiral ship appears it had to look impressive and powerful, as if it was about to save the day. The brief for the USS Europa was very simple. It was to be the Admiral ship, as concept artist John Eaves remembers that was about all he knew. All we got, he says, was a loose description. The ship didn't even have a name at that point. It just says we need a ship for the Admiral. And whenever we were waiting for feedback on the Discovery and the Shenzhou, we'd do concepts for fleet ships on the side. I'd keep drawing these, and we ended up with 60 or 70 of them. And John Eaves says that in drawing the inspiration for some of those sketches was a proud showed alternative approaches to the new ship. One had 2 nacelles, the other had 4, but in other ways they were very similar. And then there's version 1 there, so that's the one that's got the 2. That's the one that's got the 2 nacelles, version 1. So Eaves started the process by doing 2 alternate designs. Both were approved at this stage and sent to the VFX team to be modelled. And then version 2 is the one with the 4 nacelles. Eaves explains, I needed it to be a little more rugged. I was trying to go with a military look to me, a full rounded saucer science. I did these cutouts so I could hide a giant phaser bank and 3 torpedo launchers in there. And then you get some VFX designs of the ship. I like that one there, and I like that as well, especially this one here, the underside of the ship. I think that's a really good image of the Europa. The CG models were deliberately kept smooth and simple. Eaves chose 2 of the best angles and took them into Photoshop to complete the design. And I totally agree. I totally agree that Eaves has picked out the 2 best designs, angles for the ship. And then there was another Nimitz class starship out there called the USS Nimitz, NCC-1648, Worthington class. So there's a Worthington class USS Nimitz there. And then we have the Ford nacelle design with very compact and made the ship rugged. So now we can actually see the ship from being plain and smooth to having detail on it, which is really, really nice. I like this. I like this vessel. I think it's one of the best as well. And then coming in issue 6, we have the Vulcan cruiser. So that's my review of the USS Nimitz magazine. So we have the USS Europa magazine, and we have Star Trek Discovery down below. What I'll do is I'll do the ship later, but I'm going to do these posters first, just to show you guys what the posters look like before I do the Starship. So we've got these given to us from for the being a part of the subscription. So I don't know if I can get these any clearer for you. So you have the sorry, I've got it upside down. My bad. So you have this one here. So you've got all the starships there. And then we have this one here, which is the Klingon one, I believe, the alien one. Yeah, it is. So we have this one as well. So we have the Klingon sarcophagus. We have the Klingon fleet there as well. So the official Starships collection for the Klingons as well. And we'll get into the Europa as well. Sorry guys. Cool, so this is what we're here for. We're going to get the Europa, and here she is. So the Admiral's ship, the USS Europa, NCC-1684. So we have the bridge at the top, up here, and we have its buzzards in here and here, and we have the two on the underside, so we have one here and here. And then at the back of the ship, you've got its shuttle bay, and you've got the back of the impulse engines as well. From the impulse engines are up here, yep, up there in the roll bar, and then you've got the buzzard takes at the back. It's a really nice ship. I quite like this. I like this. I like the Nimitz class starship. I do. I really do. I do like it. So that's my take on the Nimitz class. It's a really gorgeous ship. And then you've got all the pennant stuff at the top up here, and the red part there, and then you've got more red down here. Plus you've also got the red on the roll bar, and we have the red. There's a red bit here as well. This is underneath the bridge. Cool. So that's my review, guys, on the Europa, and I'll show you the stand. So the stand is there. So it says, come on now, be nice with me. There you go. So it says USS Europa 0446A-B, and to mount the Starship on its stand, you just put the ship in like that at the back, and there's the ship and its stand, like so, nice and tight, and that's Europa and its stand. So yeah, that's my review of the Nimitz class USS Europa NCC 1648. Now, like what I said at the start of the video, there's also another Starship in canon, and it's also got this slightly the same registry number as the Europa, but it's differently. How can I say it? It's differently ordered, so it's like NCC 1 something something something. So if you guys can tell me in the comments below what the Starship is, I'll pick somebody that got the thing right. And if you contact me on Facebook, in the Hero Collector, under Ian Swift, on Facebook, I will give the winner or the person that I pick at random who's got the thing right, and I will give them the the Kobayashi Maru as a prize, as a free gift. Because I got one sent to me a couple of days back from Eagle Moss, and they said to me just give it away to someone. So if you guys can tell me what ship I'm thinking of, it's got the same registry as the Europa, I will pick the person and I will give them as a free gift, if for the Kobayashi Maru. But I will let you guys go for this evening, and thank you very much for taking time to watch my channel review of the USS Europa, and I will see you guys in the next video for the Vulcan Cruiser, issue 6. And I am your local Scottish Trekkie. Live long and prosper, and I will see you guys in the next video. So bye for now, and as Leonard Nimoy would say, live long and prosper. Bye guys, see you later. Thank you.